So, hey y'all, what's up? Hope y'all are having a good holiday season. Just wanted to pop on because I was so hype when I watched Netflix that I wanted to give y'all a quick concept, especially during this time of year, during the holidays. We're eating more, we're eating different, all the things. So, I loved the first season of High on the Hog, which talks about African American cuisine and how it shapes America. And so they had season one, I think a couple years ago, but season two just dropped. And let me tell you about this. I have been guilty of using the language of food desert, right? Food desert. If you have not heard of that phrase, food desert simply means that particular communities that happen to look like me don't have access to fresh food. So people that have to take 2, 3 buses and walk a mile to get fresh produce, that type of thing. As well as other things like convenience stores that are obviously nearby but don't have anything fresh there. Lots of examples of food deserts. But I'm watching High on the Hog, and they introduced some new language for me in the area of food justice. And this new language rejects the idea of a food desert, but instead they call it food apartheid. Food apartheid, right? And I completely get it because when Karen Washington, the person that coined this phrase, explained it, it made complete sense. A desert, when you think about nature, can be something that kind of seems like, something that was an act of God, for example, or a natural disaster of some sort. A food desert or lack of access to food is not a natural disaster. In fact, it's manufactured by segregation, by lots of different things. We can even just call it food apartheid because there's a system behind why some people have easy access to food and why others don't. So I'm going to start working on purging my vocabulary of using the language of food desert, which I've used often, and move over to food apartheid, which makes complete sense. So Karen Washington, good gracious, you've just twisted my mind in a way that I just absolutely love. So while y'all eating y'all's greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, think about it. Think about how food deserts aren't really natural disasters. Deep, right?